Now, if you struggle to compress your irons, hit divots, and instead you hit fats and thins and you can't get a low flight, the ball maybe goes too high, then this is the video for you. We will explain everything and cure it with one really simple downswing move. I'll also give you a couple of drills to help you make it work. Let's dive into it. So firstly, what do we mean by compression? It's a bit of a buzzword. All it really means is that at impact, the handle of the club, this bit here, leads the club face, so that you hit the ball first and the ground second. You may well be surprised at the depths of the divots that the pros take, but that's all very good form. All it means is ball first, ground second. This is what we're trying to get. And we will never, ever get there if our weight is too much on the trail foot. You can see here I've moved my head back. Good players tend to address the ball sometimes with the head a little bit too far back. Poorer golfers tend to stay there in an attempt to get the ball up in the air. And what we want to have is the feeling that we are playing what I call downhill. Weight's already on the front foot. You can see there's a great picture of Ben Hogan in this position with his hip moved towards the target. We'll talk about that in a moment because that is the absolute magic move. But what we're looking for is to be able to hit down, weight on the front foot, head not tilted back like this. So how are we going to get there? I had a pupil come to me and this is exactly what he was doing. His impact position was back here, and this is how we cured it. It's all about how we shift weight in the backswing and the transition and the downswing. So with a full swing, everybody knows we need to shift our weight, but we can't just keep shifting it, otherwise we'll end up completely on the right side. And now we have to somehow get back and swing the arms down and somehow hit the ground at the right point. It's just not going to happen. So here's an idea that I got from my good friends at Athletic Motion Golf. Give them a follow. They were the first to call this recentering. So the shift of weight is already done by the time the club gets to 8 o'clock. So I'm as far now to the trail foot as I'm going to be at all. And as I swing the club back here to the top of the backswing, you can see now I'm starting to come back. I'm going to use this alignment stick to give you a drill in a moment. But shift here and recenter, and at the top of my backswing here, actually my weight is now 50-50, and the key move is that my hip has moved a little bit laterally in the start here, and at that point from 8 o'clock onwards it starts to come back. Yep. So instead of getting to a position where the trail leg is almost vertical at this point, we are angling it towards the target. And here I'm in a position where I'm actually 50-50, and I'm in position. All I have to do now is swing my arms down to get really good contact in the right spot. If I don't make that recentering move, I'm completely stuck on my right side for right-handers, left for me, of course, as a lefty, and I really won't have a chance to get back. So I'm going to get fats where I hit the ground like that. I'm going to get thins where I can't take a divot, and also I won't get the depth of divot that we can see that those good players take. So here's that drill. As you can see, this alignment stick is really close to my trail hip at address. And what I'm going to do is just shift my weight into my back foot to 8 o'clock. Let's take the club away. And now I've moved slightly laterally, like an inch with the hip, and then I'm going to turn it. But I'm going to turn it so that the gap here increases. You can see here there's a much bigger gap, and at the top of my swing, my trail leg is angled somewhat. And this little hip move here is gold. That 2 or 3 inches makes all the difference. It means that you can come back with the divot in the right place, get into a good impact position, compress the ball, hands slightly leading the club, as we talked about earlier. From back here, you struggle because you'll hit the ground. You might hit the top as well, and you certainly struggle to get a deep enough divot. And of course, the angle of your shaft will maybe lean back as well, and you certainly find it difficult to get the hands in front of the ball. This one drill completely changed the flight and the consistency of strike of my pupil. I'll show you his swing in the sidebar, and you can see what a free follow through he was making. Beautiful strikes and completely different to what he'd done even just 5 minutes before. Now, another great way to practice this is to actually hit balls on a downslope. This is the second drill. On flat ground, we're aligned at 90 degrees to the ground, of course. If the ground tilts, then so do we. Now, this tilted position is an ideal feeling that you want at the start of your downswing, that you're already set to swing downhill. So I feel like I'm really extending down the slope and leaning forwards, and that way I've got a chance. There we go. You see how my follow through is further forward than it might be, and that is a really good shot. Nice divot too. So if you have trouble compressing the ball, this will surely help you. There is one other thing that you absolutely must get right, and that is also get the grip on the top hand correct. That is the subject of another video. If you don't have the lead hand in the correct position, the club can't come back correctly with the hands leading. You'll make a real mess of that. That is the subject of the next video. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for another shot on the golfing curriculum.